Hi, welcome to Gone Fishing. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick.
And I'm TJ Schwanke. Today we're out with Split Shot Charters on the Columbia River. And we've got legendary sturgeon guide Mike Thompson with us today. He's assured us we're going to catch 100-pound sturgeon, Mike?
100 pounds or better, you betcha.
You got that guarantee here, don't you?
Guaranteed.
Now the Columbia is probably one of the best rivers in the world for sturgeon, is it?
In our opinion, I would believe it is the best in the world that's left.
So what are we doing here with these big sticks we got?
Okay, what we got is right here about 120 feet of water. We want you to let it down 30 feet, stop it, let the bait catch up. Eventually you'll hit bottom, give it about 10 feet of slack, and set your drag. Put it right up to tight. When you get your bite, it's against all rules of fishing, but when you get your bite, do not jerk your rod. Do not set the hook. What we have to do is feed them about 8 or 10 feet of line, and stand up, put your rod tip down, and just as soon as you feel that next tap, you start to reel. As soon as you feel it again, and it gets heavier, just reel until it's heavy, put your thumb on it, and send it home as hard as you can. And even twice. If you don't get a good hook set on that first one, as hard as you can. I can't say it hard. Can't say how hard. It's got to be hard. Okay? Reel down and set her real hard.
There, we got him.
What's the biggest fish you've taken out of here, Mike?
With 462 pounds is the biggest that we have.
Ouch.
Yeah.
This is ouching already.
Clicker.
Ooh, he's going. I can see this is gonna wear me out.
It'll take more than 10 minutes to bring these in, I imagine.
10 minutes to 2 hours. What you'll find is a lot of these fish are different in fight too. You'll get an 80-pounder that fights like crazy, and then you get 150, and it'll surprise you when it gets up. They're just all different.
We're using a new line here today from Fenwick. It's called Iron Thread, and it's 130-pound test, but it's only got the diameter of 50-pound line. So fishing in this deep water in this current, I guess like that kind of keeps the belly out of the line and makes it easier to get the feel.
Yeah,
So quick, really Mike, help. Give me some tips.
You've got them all.
So what can I do to wear this fish out before I wear out?
Exactly what you're doing.
It's not working.
Now these are white sturgeon?
Yeah, they're white sturgeon.
They're different from the ones on the prairies, from the lake sturgeon that we have there.
Yeah, they grow much larger.
These can grow over 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, they've been, I believe, up to 12 or 1,400 that have come in on the Fraser River, the sea run.
These ones never go to saltwater, these fish?
Not now, no. The big one that we got, 462 pounds, was about 130 years old. Wow. So he would have, before the dam.
Getting tired, Bob?
I'm wore out. I don't think putting my thumb on here is going to make a lot of difference. I just got to get my leg up here just for something to lean on. So is there any problem with if they get any slack line that they can do with a hook?
We are using barbless hooks. We lose a few fish, but not a lot.
It appears to be coming up pretty good now.
I don't think I'll be lifting this one.
Seems to really be coming up easy now.
comes. What we'll do is we'll just get hold of this line. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Got to look at him. Yeah, we got about 11 or 12 foot leader on here.
Okay. Where's the bait?
There he is. Whoa.
Ooh. Now, you want me to bring that over to you?
Yeah, and
Well, there you go, your first white sturgeon.
Wow. What do you figure that one would weigh?
probably 50 pounds.
Oh, I don't think my arm can handle that.
There's a fish there. TJ, if you want to maybe just cradle it around the head there, we can bring it in and take the hooks off. Okay.
That's right.
Here's your first fish.
Well, that didn't take long.
Whew. I see this one's got a tag in it here, Mike.
This is tagged by RNL. Yes.
And they're doing some studies on these sturgeon up here?
Yeah, they're looking for spawn and growth rate on the fish.
Oh, let me get a hold of this one. First one ever.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be a fun trip.
Okay, let me get that hook out of its mouth for you. Put it was in there, yeah. We're using a barbless hook here so we can release these fish pretty easily.
They don't like to do is open their mouth for you.
Well, they're quite the prehistoric looking fish, aren't they?
Yes. Come on, guys. There we go.
Okay, TJ, when I get the 200 pounder, you hold him up. Okay. All right.
Get him
Well,
back
I'm
in the
going to
water.
get this one back in.
Any, hold them by the tail there as you lay them over and just revive. Give them a minute or two to revive.
Oh, do you think a fish like this would
Not
be?
taking long to realize.
You ready to go already?
There he goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like you finally got a good one, TJ.
Boy, I feel like the bottom, but I don't think it is. It's towing this boat around like it's a toy.
Maybe these are one of the ones we've been looking for.
I think so. Columbia River is really noted for its monster sturgeon. I think I'm hooked into one. Man, you just can't believe the power of these things.
Well, we're not too far from some fast water. I don't think you want to let them get into
I
there.
don't think so. This is enough right here. You look at all this heavy gear when you first get here and you wonder what the heck for, but there's no doubt now, Mike.
Yeah, no doubt. The one we've been waiting for.
What's the longest fight you've ever had?
For 2 hours.
Well, I'm going to sit down and wait then.
I would if I was you.
It'll be a while.
Man, I don't know if I could do this for 2 hours. Now we're fishing right below Ponderay River here, is that right?
Yep, mouth of Ponderay.
You say this is one of the areas where the sturgeon spawn?
Yes, this is one of actually their main spawning ground right here.
What's the prime time of year when they spawn?
Right now.
Which is...
Now, spring, what they wait for is a temperature change as soon as the water starts to warm, and then that triggers them to spawn.
So kind of late May. Yeah. You were saying before, like there really is no prime time to come for this sturgeon. There's big girls in here all the time.
They're here all the time. You can come anytime as soon as the snow's gone, or even before if it's warm enough, and right till the snow flies.
You don't get any snow in southern BC, do you?
Oh, never, never. Winter's been pretty nice lately.
Well, looks like you get your work cut out for you, TJ.
I think so.
Just let me know when you're ready. I'll take over for a while.
I'll tell you what, this is the heaviest fish I ever had on the end of a reel. Oh, man. Well, you just have no idea how big they are, do you?
No. And you can guess to weight them at anywhere from 100 and all of a sudden they're 250.
Kind of at a stalemate here right now. I'm not gaining, but now I'm losing.
Like, what's the biggest fish you ever caught out here?
Out here?
Yeah.
On the Columbia?
Yeah.
Is 462 pounds.
Well, you got your work cut out ahead of you to beat that one. 462 pounds.
I don't know.
But you got to finish the job too, though.
Now we're in the fast water.
Yeah, we're heading down this way. So it's gonna...
I'll just try and keep stuff out of your way,
I think I'll find it on this side of the boat now.
I'm gonna try and just roll this up into this water too.
since that's where he told you where he wanted to go. Well, it's only been 10 minutes. Are you gaining anything?
Actually, it's just coming up a little bit here. Uh-oh.
There you go.
There goes everything I gained. Oh, he's just turning this boat in circles.
You don't have much control where you're going to go.
No,
do you?
no. It's kind of up to him.
Oh, now he's going to go the other way. Thing with these fish, they're usually the boss.
Yeah. I'm letting this one do what he wants.
Now we're drifting the right way now. We're heading south.
TJ, we're only about a half a mile from the U.S. border.
Yeah.
Check get your passport ready when we go through there. I think you're winning.
I think I can see the weight finally.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Okay, you swing the line over to me if you can.
Still haven't seen the fish though.
Got probably a 10 or 12 foot leader on that.
Yeah. We're gonna play cowboy style here, rope it out.
And we're going to rope it, you betcha.
Get the line over to me here.
Yeah, as far as I can go.
I should have a pair of gloves on probably for this.
Ooh. TJ, if you stay right on that corner.
Oh, nice fish.
There it goes. There it goes.
Let him go.
Not ready yet.
I didn't like the looks of you, Bob.
Definitely the biggest fish of the day so far.
Nice fish.
And I've heard so much about this bumpy river. I think I've dreamed about this all my life.
What's the trick with the rope?
I'm going to get it in behind his pectorals and on the back of the head.
Yeah, we've hit him so close so many times. Back to the drag off.
There he goes. Straight down.
Jump! He's going to jump! He's going to jump over here.
Come around the front. You really didn't like the look of the boat that time.
Oh, I thought sure, but I had slack line in my hand. There's no way I was holding on.
When I met Terry and Mike at the sportsman shows at Calgary and Edmonton, they told me all about this fishing, but you hear a lot of stories at those places. But I think everything you told me was true, Mike.
Split shot doesn't lie.
Well, I believe you. I kind of questioned when they told me they guaranteed everybody who comes out a 100-pounder, and well,
You believe him now?
don't think you're gonna owe me my money back.
No.
I think he is starting to tire a little bit. This fish came out of a lot shallower water too than we have been fishing. And man,
There's the weight again.
There's the weight.
Turn again, the bugger.
there he is.
Yeah, twisting and turning there.
Yeah, losing that drag off again.
Maybe this time. Oh. There he goes.
There he goes again.
He's definitely getting tired. A darn good thing.
I don't know how tired he's getting, TJ.
Nice fish.
Maybe really careful to keep the tension out here too, because we are using barbless hooks. Watch your hands there.
There he is. Ooh, that's a nice fish. You gotta watch it, don't get your fingers wrapped in that stuff.
Yeah,
I
he's
think we'll get him this time.
not the powerhouse he was. Good thing.
Hand line on him, he's still a little heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Holy knuckle! That is a fish. Wow.
Yeah, if you want to go climb up the hole.
Did you believe you'd see a fish that large in freshwater?
No, sure didn't. See that hook sticking out of his mouth?
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, you're not around the fin on this side. Keep him behind you. There.
All right.
You got him.
What we're going to do is we're just going to take him into the shallow water near shore and get a few pictures. Let him take some time and recover. Let me recover. And let him go. I can't even believe anyone wanted to keep a fish like this. There's just nothing gives me greater pleasure than watching it go back.
I've got Bill Thompson with us, who's an assistant guide for split shot chargers, and he's been running our camera boat the last few days. And he's going to show us how to tie up a rig that we're using for sturgeon fishing.
Okay, what we have been starting with here is a 130-pound test line. It's iron thread line. Okay, then what we're doing is tying that straight on to a weight. Either 6 or 8 ounces is plenty, depending on what the current is. And then about anywhere from about a foot up to 18 inches, we tie just a loop in the line here. Okay, then what we do with that is just tie on another leader here with the barrel swivel in the middle of it. And what that does is just stops it from just twisting up the line and making a mess. What we do run is around anywhere from about 6 foot to about a 12-foot leader. And the reason why we do that is because the longer the leader, the longer the fish has to actually take in the hook before you feel it.
Now, you use a little bit lighter line on the leader than on the main line?
Yeah, we run the 80-pound test line on the leader just in case we get a snag. Then it'll just break off the hook instead of the whole setup.
Now, Billy, what type of hooks do you use to tie on your leader?
We're running the owner hooks, 6-aught or 8-aught hooks. They do just the job just fine.
Can you show us what type of a knot you use to tie those on?
Can.
Now, this is just a snell knot?
Yes.
You use that 5 or 6 wraps?
Yes, 5 or 6 is fine. Bring it back around, loop it through, and you have to hold on to the butt end here. And just pull it down nice and tight, and then thread it right up.
You just trim the tag end off a little bit?
Yes. And then what else we do is just pinch off the barbs. You don't have to go out and buy barbless hooks because just pinching it off works just fine. That's all you have to do.
I gain a few feet and then he takes it back.
Well, it's a really strong current. It's just kind of swirling out here, and it helps the fish a lot more than the fishermen, I think.
Now they're used to using that current to their advantage all the time.
Their whole body is just shaped to use that current to their advantage. Does sturgeon feed mostly by smell, Mike?
Mostly by smell, yes.
I notice how small their eyes are.
Yeah,
And
those little whiskers on the front do all the telltale for them.
yeah, I guess those whiskers actually have taste buds on them as well.
I believe so.
And they don't even have to take a bait in their mouth to taste it.
It's like a catfish.
Yeah. So it's kind of unique. We're fishing really deep water, even though this water is pretty clear. The visibility down at 100 or 100 plus feet isn't that great. So it's important to use baits that have some kind of a smell and attraction to them and taste good as well.
Now, Mike, you're telling us you're not allowed to use fish as bait.
Yeah, no fish or fish product. We used to be allowed to, until this season actually is the first year they really changed it on us.
Well, here's the weight. Yes, we did get one look at the fish when he jumped.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to back this off again just in
Yeah.
case he runs.
He screams. It's good to have the drag loose.
Okay. Okay, Bob, if you back up that way and then TJ and I'll work
Okay.
Pretty ideal to get these fish.
When you
come
take it
my way, Bob. Yeah.
just watch it. If he goes, keep your hands
I'll
out.
let him go.
Another nice fish.
Yeah, beautiful.
Very nice. Beauty.
We got him.
No, can we touch?
No.
Oh, he's a head shaker.
I don't know the cap before I lose the first fish.
Just the safest way. You get him in behind the fins and turn the back of their head right away from the yoke.
You sure don't want to hurt him, that's for sure.
You got him?
One just get past his knot.
Be real careful you don't wrap this line around your hand, or that'll be the end of the fingers.
Okay, he goes. Ooh. Nice fish.
Beautiful fish.
Well,
You go take some pictures?
yes. I give my arm a break here anyway. Good job, Mike.
Good job, Bob.
Still got some activity. Oh, yeah. It's about the same size as that one of mine.
Where can I get a hold of him? He isn't slipping.
I think you'll have to be quick. Woo!
Wow.
Well, that's not hard to do.
TJ, it's sure been a great trip out here.
Kind of a fitting end to just a wonderful trip. We'd sure like to thank Terry and Mike for showing us one of the best times. Split shot chargers is the only way to go when you're fishing sturgeon in British Columbia.
Wow, this is the biggest fish of my life. I think we should get her back in the water.
Alrighty.
I can't hold her any longer anyway. This has been fabulous.
Make sure you join us next time on Gone Fishing.
There she goes. All right.
While taping Gone Fishing with Bob and TJ, cast and crew stayed at the Woodbury Resort in Caslow, British Columbia.